Hello, beautiful, and welcome to the Prosperous Womb. Today we have an email from Charlene, who is a multi-passionate life coach. She does health coaching, life coaching, spiritual coaching, marriage coaching, relationship coaching, parenting coaching, career coaching, and weight loss coaching. She's been doing her business for over 7.5 years, and she's not here because she's looking for a niche. She's multi-passionate and wants to do a lot of different things with a lot of different people because that keeps her on her toes and makes her business exciting. Charlene has up-leveled to her first $15,000 coaching offer. So for her, she's classifying that as an up-level to high-ticket coaching offers. And she wants to know why her offers are not flying off the shelf like hotcakes, okay? Because she's used to selling a lot of high volume, low ticket offers and makes about $25,000 a month with those, but she's working really, really hard and she wants to simplify her life and work wiser with higher ticket coaching offers and just work with 1 or 2 clients every month. So her question is, where is my high ticket coaching offer missing the mark? And Charlene and I worked together in the Heartbeat Connection experience. We worked on her messaging, her positioning, her pricing, and her packaging to figure out what the issue was. When Charlene came in, she thought it was pricing and that maybe she went too high, too fast. So we looked at her pricing, and honestly, the value of her work was actually a $50,000 offer stuffed into a $15,000 offer. So the first thing we did was take out a lot of the extra bonuses and things that nobody really cares about and wants, and leave the real stuff that clients want results with. The next thing we did was look at her packaging and up-level that. But it wasn't any of those two things. It wasn't even the positioning. The problem was her messaging. It was convincing energy. What do I mean by that? And before I go into this, let me say, a lot of the things that I spot with clients, it's because I got it. It's spot it, you got it. I wouldn't notice this or know how to coach around it if it's not something that I have had to work on in my own business with my coaches. So it's easy to see other people's stuff when you have that same stuff and have dealt with it and have people around you who are showing you your stuff, okay? So I get to spot it because I got it. So the top reason why Charlene and a lot of the women that I work with, their offers don't sell, is because they're convincing people to buy. When we up level to a high ticket coaching offer, whatever that is for you, maybe it's $3,000 or $300,000, whatever that package is for you, you need to bring all of you with you to that new price level. Because if any part of you still believes that you're talking to former clients, your messaging is not going to land. It's still going to be convincing, where you're telling people who say, let's say somebody comes to you and says, I would love to lose 100 pounds. I want your offer. And then you start to convince them about why they should invest in themselves for the thing they've told you they want. And then you start to overcome objections that don't exist. I ask clients this all the time. What happens when you're in a sales conversation, or what happens when you're doing your messaging and you know there are no objections to overcome, but your brain tells you you need to overcome those objections, so you start to self-sabotage yourself. And then when you look at their LinkedIn newsletters, like for example, Charlene, we looked at her LinkedIn newsletters, we looked at her social media posts, we looked at her emails, and we looked at all of her messaging. And in there, it was a lot of, please get this offer because this offer is going to fix the thing that you want to fix. First of all, no client is broken. Our stories are broken, but we're not broken. And as coaches, we're not here to fix anyone. So when we treat our clients like victims and put them in the victim box because we're over here, we're going to help them, the message does not land for a client who is powerful, self-led, and knows she wants to invest today in the challenge or aspiration that she knows she's working on. And a high ticket coaching client is a powerful, self-led client. It's the client that knows they want to work on this thing and they are ready to invest now. and they have already dealt with the objections in your messaging if the message was speaking to them. But convincing energy messages do not speak to high ticket coaching clients who are ready to invest now. They speak to people who are still in the trauma mode of, I need to think about this. I don't know what I want to do. Do you think I should lose the weight right now? Do you think I should work on my marriage now? What do you think I should do? No. A self-led client knows she wants to shift her relationship in her marriage right now. She knows she wants to lose the weight yesterday. She knows she wants to go from 6 figures to 7 figures in her business. She knows she wants a new job now that's going to create more joy in her life. And she knows she wants to be a better leader. She knows that now. I joke that there's a difference between coming from a convincing energy and if you want it, come and get it energy. So the way that I work with messaging on people and the way that I have my messaging in my own business is, if you want it, come and get it, okay? It means that I assume that you are powerful enough to be resourceful enough to create the money to invest in this today. It also means that you are powerful enough to know what you want for yourself because you're a grown woman. It also means that you are a leader who needs to be around other people who are standing in their power. That is a soul-aligned, high-ticket coaching client. But the messaging needs to speak to that person. So my invitation to you today, if you are sending me emails or my email list, or you're wondering, why is my messaging not working? I have dialed it in, Mimi. I have totally, it's exclusive. Is it really? Do your clients know that your offers co-create fantastic results? Are you convinced by your own offer? Is it a deep desire to sell that offer, or is your offer a copy and paste of your mentor's offer, or your master group's offer, your master group offer, your mastermind group's offer? Because I've seen a lot of clients come in and who say, everybody in my mastermind has the same offer and it's selling for them. Why isn't it selling for me? Well, because you're not sold on that offer. You just think it's going to work for you because it's working for somebody else. So your messaging is a copy and paste of that person's messaging to their people when you're not aligned with their people and your people are not aligned with her. So my invitation is, detach from other people's choices and opinions. Relate to your clients as powerful. Relate to your clients as self-leading people who are going to raise their hand and say, okay, this is for me, I want it and I'm going to come and get it. So you never have to lean into programming yourself and your clients to convince them to step into their greatness. You see, people say to me, clients coming to work with me and then they ask for their money back, or halfway through they just drop out of the program. Why do you think that is? Because you convinced them they were ready for their greatness. They came in and they needed you to convince them every step of the way throughout the program. And the moment you stop convincing them, it was time for them to go because they need that energy. You created that space of convincing for them, and they need that to continue to their greatness, whatever that is for them. How about you stop programming your own life to be difficult? You know, a lot of times we use procrastination, or I'm thinking about it, or whatever it is, to hold ourselves back from our greatness. And then we attract clients who do the same thing. And then we convince ourselves that it's time for our greatness, so we convince our clients it's time for their greatness. No. Clients are not victims. They're powerful, powerful people who shop every day and know what they want to buy and why they want to buy it. So when it's time for them to self-lead into your program, they will invest. Start to speak the language of people who are self-led. That's a high-ticket client. She's self-led. And she knows what she wants. She knows the outcome that she wants. Don't be afraid that you are going to speak to people and they're going to feel like you're too much. The era of too much or too powerful or too bright is completely gone, okay? That's 1999. This is 2023. You're not too bright, too whatever, too much, too exhausting. You are powerful. Speak to the powerful people who want to work with you. If not, people are going to ghost you. People are going to drop out of your programs. People are going to just not stop showing up for coaching. Qualified leads and potential buyers want to buy from you. People who are not ready to invest don't want to buy from you. Speak to qualified people who want to buy from you. Stop leaving money on the table by people who are not honoring themselves enough. And there's nothing wrong with not honoring themselves enough, but they're choosing not to do that now. And there's another coach for that person. You are not leaving her out because you want to work with somebody who wants to honor themselves. Somebody else is going to come around and overcome all her objections, and she's going to step into her greatness when she's ready. But that coach might not be you. There's somebody else who is ready now to step into her greatness, who is waiting for your message. And you're speaking over her head because you're still speaking to the person you're afraid to leave behind. You're not leaving anyone behind. So come from if you want it, come and get it energy. That is so powerful and uplifting for high ticket clients who aspire to the thing that they've been waiting to create, or they've been choosing to create, than convincing and begging energy. Speak only to clients that are ready to step into the thing they say they want without you having to beg or convince them. You can do that today by being the real you, by being honest with yourself and saying, look, this comes from a deep desire to sell. It comes from a deep desire to create this result in their health or their relationship or whatever it is, or if you're life coaching, whatever it is you're life coaching on. And you already know yourself and what you want, and you know who you want to work with. And don't self-sabotage by trying to be everything for everyone. You're not. Speak to that one or two clients. As a high ticket coach, you only need 3 or 4 clients anyway. So speak to those 3 people or that one person, so she actually hears your language and knows you're talking to her. You know, I sound like a broken record with this, but it's not your pricing, it's not your positioning, it's not the pictures on your website or lack thereof, it's not your marketing, it's not your sales funnel, it is your messaging. It's not working because you are not sold on what it is you're selling, and you haven't clamped down on who you want to work with. So anyway, you got this. Focus on the people you want to work with. You know, when you work with self-led, powerful clients, they become what my marketing coach, Rebecca, calls clients that feel like cashmere on your skin. Do you want to work with clients that feel like cashmere on your skin, or clients that feel like a nail on your nervous system? Actually, she calls it clients that feel like cashmere on your nervous system. That's what it is. Or do you want to call them clients that feel like nails on your nervous system? Nails on your nervous system, cashmere on your nervous system. Speak to the self-led clients who you're ready to work with. You're now a high ticket coach. It means you're a high value coach who knows the worth of the work she is doing. My invitation to you is to dial in your messaging, keep up-leveling your pricing, your packaging, and the quality and value of your offers, and create a sales structure that works for you, so there's an easy yes between seeing the offer and investing in the offer. And use a marketing channel that you are completely aligned with, and it lights you up to show up there and sell from the rooftop, okay? And if you want support around that, the high ticket Profit Explosion Heartbeat Connection is for you. The link is below, and I'm happy to look at your messaging and see how we can dial it in to create clients that feel like cashmere on your nervous system. Thanks for that, Rebecca. It's been good having you, and let me know how this lands for you in the comments below.